Welcome back to Leeds lately for the live watch along of Leeds United versus Millwall at Elland Road. Leeds looking to go into the international break with a nice 3 points on the board and to overtake Ipswich before that starts. Welcome to everybody who has joined the stream. Welcome to Liam B. Welcome to Penny Lane. Welcome to Goz61. Welcome to, I think that's about it for non-members. Welcome to all our members as well. We've got a full house almost of members here. We've got Rob Bailey, we've got Karen Curtin, we've got CB, we've got John Garside. So welcome to all of those of you who are members. Welcome to Tommy Anderson, welcome to Michael Brown, and welcome to Timmy Leeds as well. Welcome or congratulations or thank you, I guess, to Rob Bailey, who has been a Leeds Lately member for a year now and has hence graduated to the next Leeds Lately badge in the lineup. So thanks to Rob for being our longest serving member. Welcome to William Williams, and welcome everybody, of course, to this interesting game against a team who we've had our battles with over the years, and hopefully this is one that we get the better of. Let me just change this a little bit because I seem to be a bit pasty with this lighting. Wait, hold on a sec. I think that's just going to be the case no matter what because the window's open towards me. Either way, doesn't really matter, does it? But yes, it's our anniversary, lol. Yeah. Score prediction. I said on the the thing where you can pick the team on Twitter that the club put out. I said that we'd win 2-0. Dan James to be the first scorer, but Dan James isn't starting, so that is not going to be the case. Well, it could be, but I don't think so. Hopefully, Leeds can get a result today. Leeds in numbers, most wins, 11. Let's have a look. Most clean sheets, 9. Fewest conceded goals, 3. Michael Browsey was watching some of the Ipswich Town podcast content creators think they're starting to get ahead of themselves after their 6-0 win over Sheffield Wednesday, that they're going up as champions. I mean, do you know what? How good would it be if it was Leeds and Ipswich that went up and not Leicester? That would be great after how Leicester fans have been acting all season. That would be amazing. Welcome, S-Eel. 34 points, 11 wins, 9 clean sheets, 23 plus 23 goal difference, and goals conceded 3. Next best goals conceded is Preston with 12 this year, and we've conceded 3. That is ridiculous, isn't it? It really is ridiculous. Welcome to everybody. Welcome, S. Welcome everybody else who is joining as well. But yeah, hoping for a big performance today from Leeds. Before we get into it, if you find that you can't put anything down below in the comments, that's because you haven't hit that big red subscribe button yet. So make sure you hit that, become part of our wonderful community. And then, of course, this is the lineup for today's game. Meslier in goal. Gray, Rodon, Ampadu and Firpo make up an unchanged back four, an unchanged midfield also with Kamara and Gruev, with Nonto, Jorginho and Somerville in front of them. And then Bamford leading the line up top today for this Leeds team. Of course, as well, don't forget to check out Classic Football shirts in the description down below. And if you use Leeds Lately 10 at checkout, when you go through that link in the description, you'll get 10% off Classic Football shirts. And there is plenty of Leeds ones on there for you to have a look at. But main topic of today is, of course, Leeds United going up against Millwall. Millwall, who we beat 3-0 with a very, very good display earlier in the season. So I think we've got what it takes to get the beating of them today. We just need to make sure that we do everything right and we do what we've been coached to do by the wonderful Daniel Farker. So let's hope for a big result. We've got all the players are in the tunnel right now, waiting to come out. You can just see pictures of them all warming up, getting ready. Ethan Ampadu's going to lead them out. as captain. People saying 3-0. 3-0 seems to be the favourite prediction. I'll go along with that. I think... I don't know. I just feel like it's just unlikely that we beat them 3-0 home and away. Like, I feel like it have to be a different scoreline. I don't know. I'm going for 2-0. Either way, as long as we get 3 points, we're not bothered, are we, really? Isaac saying understandable lineup. I definitely want to see Roberts get some time today, and James should come on for Somerville or Nonto unless they're both killing it. I think that's right. I think for me, it's right to bring on Dan James and Connor Roberts for Archie Gray and Nonto at some point, or put Gray in midfield and take Kamara off. Either way, you want a combination of Dan James and Connor Roberts down that right-hand side for me at some point, because I think they can be really dangerous together. Players are headed out of the tunnel now. Headed onto the pitch at Elland Road. The bottom section of the away end is completely empty, I think. Looks like Leeds didn't even sell it back to Leeds fans. Maybe that's just because of troubles that have been happening before between the two clubs, but at the moment, the players are just heading out onto the pitch with the mascots, getting ready to start this game. Sean Thompson saying afternoon from Beeston, 3 points hopefully today. Come on, the Whites. Absolutely, yeah. Come on, Leeds. Martin Cook saying I'm afraid of complacency, but it seems to me that Farke has picked his number one team. It does, doesn't it? And of course, that does exclude people like Pascal Strauch, who is injured. But for the moment, for everybody we've got fit, this does seem to be the number one team, which is a shame for Daniel James, because I do feel if it was me, he'd be my pick for the first choice. Just putting the lineup on the screen just because Sky Sports is doing that as well. So Melier in goal, Gray, Road and Ampadu, Firpo, Kamara and Gruev in midfield, just sat behind Nonto, Ruter, Somerville, and then in behind Bamford as well. Millwall lineup: Sarkic in goal, Leonard, Tanganga, Cooper and Bryan are the back four, with Mitchell and Saville sat in front of them. Then you've got Norton Cuffy down the right, Fleming through the middle, Honeyman on the left, and Michael Obafemi leading the line out for them today. Just getting a picture of that because, as you will all know, if you've been here before, I often forget the names of everybody that we're playing against because I don't know them, because I've been so focused on Leeds that I just don't really care about who's in Millwall's team. But I've taken a picture of that, so it's on the screen. It's on my phone for me to be able to look at whenever I need to. Ethan Ampadu, only Leeds player to start every championship game this season. I didn't know that. I would have thought that there would be some others. I suppose Jorginho's been dropped once or twice, hasn't he, just for fitness and things like that, when he's been holding a knock or something. God, Obafemi's an absolute unit, isn't he? Who did they have up front last time we played them? When we were away at their spot, they had somebody else up front, and I can't remember who it was. But they've now got Michael Obafemi on loan from Burnley, who, of course, signed in January, so that's why we didn't play against him last time. Daniel Farke just going across to shake hands with his opposite number, and yeah, Leeds prepared to get underway here. I better get the clock ready to put on the screen. Tom Bradshaw last time. I think Ampadu's forgotten to go and... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, they've already got the kick. Max, look out for the bouncing Millwall fan. Oh, yeah, forgot about that. Oh, yeah, good shout, Penny, as well. Penny saying, if a goal goes in at either end in this game, please do not say anything until I've reacted to it. That is the one thing that we ask in this stream. If a goal goes in at either end, please do not say. Long ball forward here from Cooper. Now Somerville picks it up. And Kamara. Back to Gruev. Now Firpo. He's going to have to go backwards a little bit here. And then Ampadu launches that one long up towards Patrick Bamford. Headed away by Cooper. Now Honeyman into Obafemi. Tries to play it through to another Millwall player in Fleming, but he's brought down by Firpo there. And I think it's going to be a free kick for the first challenge. Set move from Kickoff from Millwall. Yeah, it's won them a free kick. They've got a set piece. About 40 to 50 yards out here. Looking to somehow put it in the box. Probably about 40 yards, I'd say. Afternoon, Malcolm. Oh, yeah, forgot it was St. Patrick's Day. Little ball chipped over here. Offside, though. I think I know a bit of pull in there from the Millwall captain, Cooper. Confusing that they've got a captain that's a centre-back called Cooper, and we've got a captain that's a centre-back called Cooper. But Liam Cooper's not starting today, so a little bit easier for us. Ball here cleared up the line by Leonard. Now Gruev can pick it up. Here's Rodon. Nice ball to Nonto. Nonto comes inside, loses the ball, but wins it back again. And now Rodon. Back to Melier. Across to Ethan Ampadu now. Ampadu with a long ball forward towards Bamford, but it's a poor one in the end, and it's going to go all the way out for a goal kick just by the cheese wedge. I know what he's trying to do there, because it's an idea that they've had quite a lot this season, is to sometimes pump the ball over the top and hope that somebody can get behind the defence on it. But this time the pass wasn't very good from Ethan Ampadu. So Sarkic can go and take his goal kick. Little chip forward into the midfield there from the goalkeeper for Millwall here, but a bad header there by Rodon has gone to Obafemi out on the right-hand side. Here's Norton Cuffy. Back to Obafemi. Obafemi goes back again to Leonard. Ball into the box, goes right over everyone, and Nonto can see that one out for a throw-in for his teammate Archie Gray. Afternoon, Stephen. Here's Archie Gray. Jorginho tries to turn with it, but it's won again by Millwall. Now Tanganga with the ball. Long ball forward from Tanganga, all the way out to Norton Cuffy, who's headed it. I don't think he's managed to... Oh, no. Yeah, no, he's not managed to keep it in there, so it's going to be a throw into Junior Firpo out in that left-back position. Norton Cuffy is apparently usually a right-back, and he's playing in the right midfield to offer maybe a little bit more solidity with the defensive side of things. Here's Firpo. Throws it forward. Bamford tries to hold it up, but it's bounced off him, and Bamford feels like Tanganga was holding on to him there. Brought down there by Fleming. Doesn't help that they've got Mitchell, Saville and Fleming all in their midfield three, who all are blonde and of a similar height. Millwall have certainly started lively. I know, I do think that they've come out the blocks a little bit, and they're not going to just lie down and let us play through them, so fair enough. Fair play to them. Here's Joe Rodon. Now Ampadu. Now Somerville, who comes deep for it. Out wide to Firpo, back to Somerville again. Somerville coming central now, looking for an option. Does feel like he was fouled there, but they've come away with the ball, and here's Obafemi. You're going to try and play a ball through to Fleming, but it was chested down nicely there by Ampadu. Now Jorginho into Somerville. Somerville's come away with it here, and Leeds can come forward. Here's Somerville. Looking for a chance to shoot. His shot is deflected, and it's going to be a corner kick to Leeds United here. First one of the game. Somerville drove forward with that and not really seeing any better options. He went for a shot from the edge of the box, and he does win Leeds a corner. But again, because it's the Championship, their defence is a little bit land of the giants. Well, so's the rest of their team. They're all pretty tall, so it's going to be difficult for a sort of more flair-based team like Leeds to be able to win headers in the box like this. Here's the ball into the box from Gruev. Goes over absolutely everyone. Now Rodon picks it up. Back to Ampadu. Now Kamara. Kamara goes down the line a little bit here. Now Firpo. Back to Ampadu. Back to Firpo down the line. Leeds being forced back a little bit here. Hi, Rob. Now Rodon comes forward a little bit with it. Into Firpo. Back again to Ampadu. Forward now to Jorginho. Jorginho tries to play it to Firpo. It's a good ball. Firpo tries to play it back across. It's chested away by the defender there, Leonard, I think it was, and it's going to be a corner kick to Leeds again, this time from the opposite side. Good little bit of interplay as Jorginho cut inside there, then played it back, a little reverse pass back to Firpo, who tried to just chip it across the box to Somerville. Chested away, though, by Leonard, like I said, and Leeds have a corner. This time Somerville stands over it. Somerville just in front of the cheese wedge gets ready to send this one into the box. Hi, Ads. Good, thanks, mate. Ball into the box towards the penalty area, penalty spot, sorry. Here's Bamford. He manages to keep it alive, tries to play it back across the box, and it's just landed on the roof of the net. You can see what Bamford was trying to do there, just set it up, lift it up at the back post so that somebody like Jorginho could get on the end of it. But didn't end up managing to do it in the end. It just had a little bit too much bend on it, and it chipped onto the roof of the net. Yeah, good shout, CB. Got 114 watching, only 48 likes. So if as many of you as possible could hit that like button, really appreciate that, because we always try to get to 100. Long ball forward here from Sarkic. Headed away by Ampadu, and then Rodon clears it backwards over his own head. Kamara battling there with with Mitchell, in the midfield. Here's Firpo. Tries to throw it forward, but it's taken. But now Somerville wins it back. Well done by Somerville there. And he's still going. Gets the ball to Kamara, but Leeds win a free kick. Now Ampadu. Kamara. Back to Ampadu again. Across now to Joe Rodon. Joe Rodon goes past Obafemi, who does slip over there. Nice little ball into Jorginho, but Jorginho's touch isn't great, and now he's out of position here, Rodon, but Honeyman's pass was not very good at all, and it went all the way back to Illan Meslier. Firpo. Kamara. Now Somerville. Back to Gruev. Now Rodon. Hi Ben, welcome. Gray. Bamford. Back to Bamford again. Nice little pass inside to Nonto, and then back to Gray. This is brilliant play from Leeds, and a lovely ball out to Firpo on the left-hand side. Firpo tries to play it across the box, but it's been taken away here, this time by Leonard, who sends it long. That was really good little bit of interplay there from Bamford, Gray and Nonto down that right-hand side. Here's Kamara now. Plays it to Gruev. He looked to shape up for a long ball there, Gruev, but he plays it short instead to Kamara. Here's Gruev again. Now Kamara, and then back to Ampadu on the halfway line. Now Gruev. Across to Jorginho. Jorginho being held onto the whole time here. Yeah, and he wins himself a free kick just on the centre circle. He's an absolute unit, isn't he, Obafemi? He's short, but he's absolutely built. Here's Ampadu. Good ball out to Firpo on the left-hand side. He's got Kamara with him, and he uses Kamara. Kamara with a lovely ball into Nonto. Nonto inside the box here. Tries to get it across, but it only goes into the grateful grasp of Sarkic in the Millwall goal there. Good idea and good little bit of play again there, but just the end product isn't great, and Nonto, I don't know if he was trying to shoot or just get it across the front post. I've perpetrated an act of gratuitous pugilism on the hapless like button. Well, Martin, thank you very much. Here's Kamara, comes forward with it as Leeds win the ball back. He tries to play an outside of the foot pass through into Bamford's waiting grasp, but it goes all the way through to Sarkic again. Here's Sarkic. Send that one long. Now Somerville. To Rodon. Across to Archie Gray. Now Wilfred Nonto comes with it and loses the ball there, but Archie Gray's done really well to still win it back there. Archie Gray's still going here. He comes inside. Looking for an option. Tries to play it, but is he still going to get there? No, he's given away a foul in the end, I think. And I think the referee's actually just stood on Nonto's toe. Or has he just walked into the referee just walked into Nonto? That's really good play there from Archie Gray. Just uses his body, just absolutely bodies the fullback, Joe Bryan. Oh, no, is it Bryan? I think it's actually Honeyman who's chasing him back, and he tries to play it across and then can't quite get there. No, I don't think they're really parking the bus. I think they are trying to play. Sarkic then with the long ball up the pitch. Firpo wins the header. Now Gruev. Now headed away by Archie Gray. Kamara into Bamford. Oh, Bamford can't quite bring it down, but he somehow still managed to get a touch on that. But here's Honeyman. Now into Obafemi. Headed to Kamara, though. Kamara with a nice ball to Somerville. Now Jorginho picks it up and Somerville goes ahead of him. Here is Jorginho. Out wide to Somerville. Somerville in the box now. Back to Jorginho, who shoots and it's deflected away. They're asking for a handball, and now Kamara with a little reverse pass to Somerville. Somerville shoots and it's just past the post. Hits the side net in there, and I think it is going to be a corner. I think it is going to be a corner for Leeds there, but lovely bit of play between Jorginho and Somerville there. Yeah, it was a good deflection. Good block there by Tanganga, I think it was. It was a handball, you know, from Mitchell, I think it was. He blocked Jorginho's shot. That's a penalty in the Premier League. Here's Somerville. Chips it into the box over everybody. That's a penalty in the Premier League. Don't know what everybody else thinks. Let me know what you think in the chat. But for me, if you've seen that replay, even though it hit the back of his arm when he wasn't looking, his arm was out here and it hit him on the back of the arm. So surely that would be a penalty if there was VAR. Yeah, his arm was way out, like properly up in the air, horizontal. On ball forward from Sarkic. Here's Kamara. Kamara brought down there, but it is going to be a Leeds throw-in. Here's Firpo. Getting ready to take this throw-in. It's going to be another throw into Leeds, this time a little bit further up and into the Millwall half now. Is Firpo now, again with another throw-in. After that one was sort of just deflected out. Now Jorginho, back to Firpo. Firpo to Kamara. Back to Jorginho again. Jorginho trying to go down the line and give the ball to Somerville now. Somerville comes back. Tries to play it into the box, but it's deflected and then headed away. But only as far as Archie Gray. Archie Gray can spread the play out to Nonto on the right-hand side now. Nonto coming inside, trying to come inside the box, and then Nonto apparently fouls Saville, and it's going to be a free kick. Hi, Rando. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Feels like this game's been going on a lot longer than 15 minutes, doesn't it? Got 136 people in the chat now and only 68 likes, so let's try and get that one. Try and get the like total up a bit. Sarkic then with this free kick takes it long. Headed away by Ampadu. And now Jorginho comes in for the second ball. Now Gruev wins it. And Somerville flicks it back towards Jorginho, but it only goes to a Millwall player. And then Fleming shoots from way, way out, and Meslier can just catch that one and pat it down. Here's Meslier, just outside his box, and plays it to Joe Rodon. Little chip forward here from Joe Rodon out to the right wing for Nonto. Nonto is being held there the whole time by... How can the linesman stand that close and not... Nonto and Cooper are just trying to fight each other on the floor here. I don't know what happened. Well, yeah, there was a lot of Millwall players coming over to get involved with Nonto there, and I don't really know what happened. I mean, Cooper was grabbing hold of Nonto the whole time. Nonto obviously believed it was a free kick. Then Cooper, I think, kept hold of Nonto when he was on the floor. Don't know what happened after that. He's going to go and get a yellow card out here, I think. I think they're both going to get a yellow card. It's usually the standard thing, isn't it? They both get a yellow card. So he's all over him here, just holding him. Nonto's leaning back into him. And then Cooper is just lying on top of him and not letting Nonto get up. And then Nonto's like, I'm not having that. And he pushes Cooper back to the ground again. Yeah, Nonto just kind of like elbows him in the face and go on, Nonto. Cooper's about double his height, and then Nonto's just like, nah, you can have that. Good lad, Nonto. Got a bit of fight to him, hasn't he? Well, Nonto's on a yellow card, but also so is Cooper, their centre-back. Here's Kamara. Kamara's still trying to poke the ball forward. Jorginho somehow manages to retain possession there. Now another foul comes in, this time from Kamara on Saville, and it's going to be another free kick to Millwall. So I think this is the one referee who you would actually think would probably have any of those players in a fight. It's just there's one referee that's just a unit. Set piece comes in then towards the back post, and it's headed away there by Cooper, and it's going to be a Leeds goal kick for Elland Meslier to take his time over. Whilst Leeds get their heads a little bit, I think, back here. They're a bit well, not necessarily gone a bit hot-headed, but just needed to calm down a little bit in general terms of their play. Yeah, I mean, I think I already thought that it would be a good idea to bring off Nonto at some point for Dan James in this game, and now I think that's even more of a good idea to do earlier rather than later, just because he's on a yellow card now. Harry Chiriabaka, welcome. I think Leeds just won another free kick here because there was some holding going on Jorginho. I think they just kicked the ball away here as well. Gruev. Back to Rodon and then across to Ethan Ampadu. Here's Firpo. Back to Ampadu, and he's going to have to go all the way back to Meslier here. Now Gruev. Kamara, Somerville. Back to Gruev again. Gruev keeps coming forward with it here, and now to Kamara out on the left-hand side. Kamara inside to Somerville. Somerville to Jorginho, tries to poke it through to him. Can't quite get there, but then they're going to try and clear it here, Millwall. And it's only gone to Ethan Ampadu on the halfway line. He's Kamara. Now Jorginho picks it up on the left-hand side. Tries to play it through to Firpo, but Firpo can't quite take that touch, and then Tanganga clears it, but only as far as Glenn Kamara. Plays it back to Somerville again. It's a throw in here to Millwall out in that right back position. Throw in then from Leonard. It's going to be another Millwall throw in, a bit further up this time. Thrown forward to Obafemi. Won by Firpo. Now Kamara. He's got people just got their hands all over him, and the ref blows up for it. I suspect some cards might be brandished if the wrestling continues. Yeah, here's Jorginho, though, down the left-hand side. Still trying to... He's just being held onto, but he manages to get past Tanganga. He's into the box now, Jorginho, and it's been played out for a Leeds corner kick there, but there's just constant holding. Hi, Sujal. Welcome. Yeah, Jorginho does really well, but there's just constant pulling and holding from the Millwall defenders. Somerville then over this corner kick. Apparently Honeyman is too close to this. Somerville, ball into the box. Headed away there. Joe Rodon can pick it up from Saville, and it's actually going to be a Leeds. How on earth is that not a Leeds throw in? You just watch Saville kick it straight out, linesman. It was right in front of you. Are you joking me? How on earth can you possibly give that way? That's a foul throw from Joe Bryan as well. You can't release the ball in front of your head. Cleared by Sarkic. And it's going to go straight for a Leeds throw-in. Now Leeds sarcastically cheer as the throw-in actually goes in Leeds' direction this time. Here's Archie Gray. It's going to be a throw-in to Leeds this time. Archie Gray then just in front of the technical areas gets ready to take this throw in. Here's Nonto. Leeds lose out here, but Gray wins it back. Well done by Archie Gray. That's brilliant from him. And he gets completely chopped down there by, I think, I don't know who that was. Was that Honeyman? He just completely chops Archie Gray down. That's another yellow card for a Millwall player. Is it Fleming or... Fleming gets himself a yellow card because he just flies in on Archie Gray. It's just constant, isn't it, with teams who play against us? They all just try to bloody break our legs. He's Glenn Kamara now to Firpo. Hi, Dan. Ampadu to Kamara again. Now Firpo down the line. Inside to Somerville. It's going to be a throw into Millwall here, just on the halfway line. Yeah, Sajal saying, and they call us dirty Leeds. Well, everybody knows that Millwall have always been a dirty team. The thing is, Leeds were known for being a dirty team and being a really, really good team and being amazing and winning everything, and at one point being probably the best team in the world. Millwall have only ever been known for the dirty side of things. They never actually achieved anything. Firpo plays that off Norton Cuffy, but it's headed back down the line, and then Leeds can just let that one go for a goal kick to Meslier. Here's Ampadu. Now Gruev. Across to Ampadu. Plays it back now to Gruev. Kamara. Gruev. Into Nonto. Here's Gruev. Cross to Ampadu. Pokes it out to Firpo. Now Jorginho. Jorginho gets fouled again there, but keeps the ball. Here's Jorginho. Now Firpo into Bamford. Bamford to Somerville inside the box now to Firpo. Firpo back across. It's going to go out for another Leeds corner there, I think. Yeah, but also Leeds are in the north, aren't they? Chewy Backer, so there's always a bias against people from the north, from down south. Here's Somerville. Opens up to shoot, but doesn't, and then goes to shoot, and it's deflected, but he was being fouled there the whole time, being pulled from behind again. Archie Gray's going to try and come and cut that off, but he can't. Kamara does really well against Obafemi, though, but they can still keep going forward here through Joe Bryan. Plays it inside to Obafemi. Junior Firpo is a great challenge from him there, but the referee's blown up for a foul. Don't know about that moment about the possession stats. I'll let you know if it comes up. Junior Firpo's going to get a yellow card for that, but he won the ball fair and square. It's because it was studs up. That's not a yellow card. He won the ball. His feet were down. His studs were down to the ground. They weren't up. Nothing. So why is there a yellow card for that and a free kick? I don't like Firpo being on a yellow either. This free kick's about to come in. Just getting this lineup back up so that I can ball into the box now. Headed over the bar by one of the Millwall players. Cooper it was there, and Leeds can get a goal kick now. Here's Meslier. Out to Ampadu. Ampadu with the ball forward into midfield. It only goes to Saville. Now Tanganga. Bamford trying to tackle Tanganga here, but Tanganga goes back to Cooper. Cooper takes a touch forward and tries to play a long ball over everyone, but Archie Gray can head that one away. Here's Nonto trying to fight against some very big midfielders here. Now Saville, he has to go backwards here. Ball forward. It's a bit pinball here from Millwall. It's another foul there from Fleming, I think it was, on Nonto. 75% possession to us, 25% to them, Karen's saying. Long ball forward here from Leeds, but it goes all the way through to Sarkic. Again, it's been a very stop-start first half, this, and obviously doing their bit to try and break up our way of playing, aren't they, Millwall? Here's Sarkic, sends that one long. Now Kamara, back to Firpo. Firpo hooks that one away, but it has already gone out. The referee has to go and get that ball. I know he's going to knock it out for them to get a different one. Leonard then is going to take this one. He looks like it's going to be a long throw in here from Leonard. Comes into the box. Headed away by Gruev. Bamford. Bamford wins it, you know. Bamford's one-on-one with the goalkeeper here. Keep going. Oh, he's got Nonto. Nonto's in here. Oh, he's gone too wide. Back towards the back post and then into the box. Oh, we've messed up that royally. Here's Jorginho, slices it into row Z. Bamford, just keep running straight. As long as he's behind you, you can keep going. I don't understand this. Right, now just run. Just run forwards. Get your body in between him and the ball. Why does he slow down? Plays it back to Nonto, and then Nonto just tries to chip it back across the box, and Somerville plays it back out, and then Jorginho just whacks it over the bar. But bloody hell. What a wasted opportunity that was. Moments like that are why managers want to press, because it might give you that opportunity to get a chance like that, and we've messed it up royally. Here's Jorginho. Plays it to Nonto. Leeds might be in again here. Here's Nonto. Comes back across. Nonto shoots! Goal! Nonto blasts it from the edge of the box, left-footed, past the goalkeeper Sarkic, and Leeds are 1-0 up. That is how you respond to missing a chance like that. That is excellent from Wilfred Nonto. Bangs it into the back of the goal. Wow. Great finish. Jorginho plays it into his path. It's another assist for Jorginho for the season. Back across by Nonto and then just bang. What a goal that is. 1-0 to Leeds. Nonto comes back onto his left foot. Bangs it from the edge of the box. Right into the back of the net. Love to see it. That's his weak foot, that. So good from Nonto. That is just what you need in a game like this. Someone to just pluck something like that out of the, well, off the top shelf. That is what you need, because in a game like this, you need something to liven you up, and you need something for them to have to come out and play for. And now we're 1-0 up. It really might open up the game for us a little bit more. The more they try to come forward and score. Firpo does well to win that ball back here. Then Firpo's fouled, and Leeds can get a free kick in the left back position. Just tuned in. Yeah, perfect timing then. Here's Joe Rodon. Clears that one. Flicked on there by Nonto. Now Bamford. Bamford does well and comes back to Gruev with it. Gruev had Somerville was calling for out on the other side, but the switch wasn't quite on maybe. Now Firpo, back to Kamara. Here's Somerville. Firpo. Gruev. Now Somerville. Kamara, back to Somerville again. Somerville goes past about 4 players there. Here's Somerville coming into the box to Firpo. Firpo tries to cut it back across. It's bouncing up everywhere off the bar. And then it's going to go for another Leeds corner this time. Oh my God. Lovely bit of interplay by Somerville. Goes past like 2 or 3 players there. Does so well. Plays the ball to Firpo, who just chips it back across. But that little deflection from Saville, I think it was, goes and hits the bar. Goalkeeper just has to push that one away, because it was dropping in. Somerville then with the corner. Clips it in towards the penalty spot. In the box. Bamford tries to open up a chance to shoot. There's so many players around him. Firpo shoots, but that's deflected off a player, and it's going to go for a Leeds corner kick again. Bloody hell. Ball came in, and the ball's just bouncing around. Bamford was trying to get away to shoot, but he had 4 Millwall players around him, and then Firpo's shots deflected way over the bar, and I think this time it's going to be Gruev taking it if it's from that right-hand side. Oh no, Somerville's coming over to take it from this side as well. Referee's having a word with a couple of Millwall players here, namely Tanganga, I think, for holding Jorginho. Here's Somerville. Getting ready to take this one. Nonto's come short, but he's put it into the box again. Headed over everyone. Here's Gruev. Back to Jorginho. Jorginho goes past Tanganga, tries to get it back across, and it's going to be another Leeds corner. No, it's not. It's going to be a goal kick to Millwall. As it stands, Leeds are 1 point ahead of Ipswich, and actually level on points with Leicester, and level on goal difference with Leicester. Of course, Leicester have a game in hand because they played in the FA Cup earlier today. Headed away by Ampadu, then Gruev, forward by Saville, headed on by Obafemi, and now back to Firpo, who plays it to Somerville. Now Kamara. Firpo again. Firpo with the ball down the line. He tries to play it to Bamford. Bamford looked like he was hitting the... Oh no, Jorginho it was. Looked like he's been elbowed in the face there by Cooper. Let's have another look at that. Yeah, I mean, you've done it on purpose, Cooper. He's coming behind him and he just chucks his arm out and slaps backwards where he knows that he's come in. Jorginho's running. He knows that he's there and he just throws an arm back and slaps him in the face. Even our Cooper is better, yeah. Sarkic sends it long. Header won by Firpo, I think it was there. Should have been a second yellow. If the ref saw it, it's a second yellow. Because he just throws his arm back. Throw in from Leonard then, down the line. Headed away by Firpo. Now Bamford tries to get on it. Here's Jorginho. Well, now it's going to all go all the way through to Sarkic, but Jorginho's putting on some pressure here for this. He sends it up long, though, to the halfway line. Headed down by one of the Millwall midfielders, but it's a high foot there, and Leeds can... Honeyman's going to get himself in trouble here because he's swearing at the ref. I could read his lips then. Leeds just waiting to get the ball back for this free kick. Leeds have attacked down the left-hand side 61% of the time, down the middle 23% of the time, and down the right 16% of the time, yet the goal came from the right. Here's Kamara. Now Rodon. Back to Ampadu. Now Ampadu again. All the way back to Meslier now. Meslier sends that one up long towards Jorginho there. Ball comes to Bamford. Played out wide. Oh no, not very well. But now Firpo can pick it up. Good touch from Firpo. Inside to Kamara. Kamara now to Bamford. Lays it off to Gruev. Gruev knocks it back to Rodon here on the halfway line, who can play it out wide to Nonto. Archie Gray's gone beyond him, but he goes back to back to Rodon again. Now here's Ethan Ampadu to Glenn Kamara. Somerville. Back to Kamara and then back to Ampadu on the half. Joe Rodon. Here's Kamara. Little ball out wide to Jorginho. Jorginho looking to go past Norton Cuffy here. Goes past him and then gets the... No, he's still got hold of it here, Jorginho. It's going to be a Leeds corner. Don't mind Lee Hendry as a commentator. He ain't biased like that. Biased like those two planks, Hinchcliffe and Goodman. To be honest, I kind of have it on. I can't really tell what they're saying, but every now and again I can hear certain statistics and things that they say, which is useful, but I'm not really concentrating on their commentary too much. Here's Nonto to Somerville. Somerville looking to fashion a chance to shoot here. Somerville shoots! Good save by the goalkeeper here, Sarkic, and it's going to be another corner to Leeds. Does really well there, Somerville. Opens up his feet and then wraps that one round, and it was going in, so it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Somerville stands over this one again. What's on Somerville's feet? Is that a Sierra Leone flag? Here's Somerville. Ball into the box. Over everyone. Rodon gets wiped out there in the box. How's that not a penalty? Rodon just got kneed in the face in the box. Long ball forward here. And Honeyman brings it down and tries to play it, but Archie Gray heads it away. Now Fleming can go out wide with it. Tries to knock it back into the box, but Nonto blocks it. But how on earth is that not a penalty? Joe Rodon's still down. The referee's going to do a length of the pitch here. So Rodon brings it. He tries to head it, and then he's just kneed straight in the chest by Cooper. How is that not a penalty? Are you taking the mick? The standard of refereeing in this division. So he just completely wipes him out. Am I watching the same game as this referee or what? What on earth is that? So far, this guy's had a yellow card for fighting with Nonto in the corner. He's literally hit Jorginho in the face, purposely slapped him backwards, and he's also kneed Rodon in the chest in the penalty area, and it should have been a penalty. Like, what more do you need to give somebody a red card and to give them to give Leeds a penalty? Because that's ridiculous. Just looking back at Nonto's goal now. What a finish that was. It's just mad, isn't it? What people get away with in this division. I mean, Cooper probably would have had 3 or 4 yellow cards if it was a Premier League game. I don't think Rodon actually took a hit to the head. From what I saw, it looked like he got kneed in the chest. Let's have a look. Oh, maybe he hurt his head when he fell. Maybe he hurt his head when he fell, you know, because he kind of just whacked his head off the floor. Has Rodon not got battered in any game this season? No, he takes a good hit in every game, doesn't he? Well, that's because he's brave. I mean, look, he's already got a black eye in his eyes healing from where he was last bloody butchered. 5 minutes added on to this first half, by the way. Yeah, Rodon's running back to his own half now. 5 minutes added on to this first half. We're about 30 seconds in, and of course they'll probably all get added on afterwards as well. Looks like he's actually wearing eyeshadow Rodon because he's got that much like dark bruising around his eyes. And they get to take a corner now with Joe Rodon not on the pitch, who's our chief header of the ball. Over everyone, and it's actually going to be a Leeds free kick. Thank God for that. Because realistically, you've taken off our best... It should have been a penalty. Then we have to have our first... what do you call it? Then we have to have our best header of the ball as a centre-back off the pitch whilst they take a corner. How is that? We just get punished. Here's Meslier going to take this goal kick now. I can't believe Cooper's still on the pitch either. Meslier now. Long ball up towards the halfway line. Over everyone, and that's going to be a throw into them. They absolutely wang it down the line. Joe Rodon is pushed over there, and it's going to be a Leeds free kick. He barely fits in his kit. Michael Obafemi. Yeah, Nonto was passed the ball by Jorginho. He cut inside from the right and then blasted it with his left foot from the edge of the box. Really, really good finish. He's Meslier then with the goal kick. Sends that one long up towards the halfway line. Headed away by Cooper. Now Kamara has it and Gruev tries to play it forward, but it's cleared away by Leonard. Joe Rodon does really well there with Obafemi right on his tail. And then again, they just throw Nonto to the ground. Joe Bryan this time. Joe Bryan was at Fulham, wasn't it? I always remember him seeming to be quite good. I would have thought he could have got a better club than Millwall. It's Kamara. Joe Rodon. Back to Meslier. Now Rodon again. Meslier. Back to Rodon, who can carry it forward. Good ball down the line to Gray. Inside to Jorginho. Jorginho tries to go past Cooper. He's just being pulled the whole time by Cooper. What is he doing? Just... How can you just pull shirts, hit people in the face, give away what should have been penalties, and still be on the pitch? How... What is going on? ...89 minutes. Here's Rodon. Back to Ampadu. Now Rodon again. Back to Ampadu again. We've got 170 people in the chat. We only need 11 more likes to get it to 100 likes. And I'll shut up about it then, so that's your reward. It's like a reward. Here's Ampadu. Cooper. Rodon plays it forward to Archie Gray, who takes a really nice touch. He's going to play it to Somerville. Now Kamara. Out to Firpo on the left-hand side. Down the line to Somerville, who's going to come back again, I think, here. 5 minutes added on, but it is a minimum of 5 minutes. I would expect us to go another 30 seconds or so after this because Rodon was still receiving treatment when the additional time started. Here's Jorginho. Loses the ball, but here's Firpo. Back to Jorginho. Inside the box here, Jorginho still somehow has the ball. It pokes through towards Sarkic, and he comes and collects it. And I would imagine now when this kick goes long, it's going to be half-time. That is going to be half-time. Just give me 30 seconds for a little half-time break, and I will be back very, very soon to discuss the happenings of the first half. Actually. I'll give my ears a rest for a minute. Can you hear me? Let me just check something. It's telling me that the audio's not great. Open widget. The audio stream current bitrate 0 is recommended. No, it sounds fine to me. Oh, anyway, let's talk about the football then instead of the audio. Karen's saying we need to get 2 more goals in the second half and leap into first place. Yeah, do you know what? Psychologically, if we were to score another couple of goals and go into first on goal difference, how good that would feel to have, even if it's one game in hand, for us to have dethroned Leicester, even temporarily, just to have that, to psychologically to say that we've done it, would be really, really good for everybody. I think, especially going into the international break, that would really help things. But yeah, I mean, again, it's similar, isn't it, to what we've seen? Oh, we hit 100 likes, so thank you, everybody. It's similar to what we've seen Huddersfield do, to what we've seen teams like Sheffield Wednesday do, other teams, that we do just get kicked. We do just get punched, actually, apparently, in this game. There's just many, many, many things that they do to try and stop us. But because we've now scored, and of course, Nonto with that great goal, because we've now scored, that that will do us wonders in this game, because I do feel like they're probably going to try and come out a little bit as they try and score a goal to equalise. So hopefully that should mean that we can actually punish them and go back and score. Sean Rooney saying 17 points at one stage. Yeah, I mean, and then John Garside saying from 17 points away and we go top, Leicester will panic. Yeah, I mean, it would be amazing, wouldn't it? Because 17-point lead. It's amazing how we've clawed that back. We've been so good this year. Also, we could do better with a... Excuse me. We could also do with a better goal difference if the Tractor Boys are going to hammer weaker teams. I don't think they're going to win every 6-0. Oh, look, Robert Snodgrass is in the studio. And Paul Robinson. Let's have a listen to Robert Snodgrass. Hope Cooper could send off early. Yeah, hopefully Cooper gets sent off, because he's been an absolute nightmare for fouling us. But Nonto's goal was just such a good finish. Snodgrass just saying the defenders didn't know whether to go to the ball or not, and they just opened up enough space in the end for Nonto to get through. Yeah, Karen saying going into the international break in top position would be so great. It would, yeah, it would really, really help us out psychologically, even, especially after Leicester just especially after Leicester just losing to Chelsea as well in the FA Cup. Psychologically, it's another loss, and it makes them feel worse. And I'd say burning those candles at both ends. No, I'm not actually even tired. It's just that for some reason, some sort of reaction I have for talking this much over this amount of time is that I start to yawn. I don't know why. Yeah, it just makes me yawn talking this much. I don't know why. But we're just watching the Cooper incidents back to the elbow in the face, and then the Rodon one as well, knee in the chest. Yeah, they're saying this is a clearer penalty, as you'll see. Paul Robinson's saying. Referee was right in front of that. Yeah. Everybody's saying, they're all in the studio saying it was a penalty. I mean, even if it's not a penalty for the foul, he handball, he punched the ball. Talking about whether they should take Cooper off. It probably is SEL, yeah, you're right. Lockbones Music saying Cooper also has one of those smug, smackable faces. Yeah, a Millwall face. Snodgrass and everybody else agreeing that it was a clear penalty and should have really been sent off. But Leeds are 1-0 up. Hopefully we... one goal away from going top of the table. Hopefully we can... what do you call it? Get back to the game pretty quickly. Let's add a poll, though. As we always do... We always do this, so let's just do it. 50 to 60. 61 to 70. Thank you so much for the super chat, Karen. I really appreciate it. Saying great watch along, and thank you so much as well to Render for saying come on Leeds, let's have them for your super chat as well. So thank you so much to those of you who do choose to donate to the channel. I really appreciate that. Let's not forget about that Somerville strike. Unlucky to be hit with that great stop, but needs a goal at the moment. Yeah, that was actually really good as well, that he managed to curl that one across the box and the goalkeeper saved it really well. My God, they got that guy off that meme. Sorry, I was just watching an advert. I've gone 50 to 60. I would only imagine that he would ever go 50 to 60 if there was an injury. Can I do multiple polls at once? I know I can't. Yeah, took me a minute. I had to reread that CB, but very good. Do you know what? I hate halftime. I wish we could just have a fast forward button on life and we could just get it and just go and just get us to back into the game again. Thank you so much, Timmy Leeds. Really appreciate you supporting the channel like that. Goes a long way to keeping this channel going. $49. Farkas should complain about this reffing. Yeah, but the thing is, if you complain about the reffing, you just get what do you call it, don't you? You just get fined and stuff by the FA, so it's just not even worth doing. Why, Rob? Wow. Should do minutes for the first red card. Yeah, we should really, shouldn't we? Right, everybody get your votes in on the poll, and then I'll end this poll, and then we'll do some more polls, and they can all just stick around, and we can see what just whilst we're waiting for this. You've got until 5 past to get your votes in for this poll. John Heckle saying, don't the club get to submit a report of errors for the match officials? I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one, to be honest. I know I think there used to be something like that, but I don't know if it's still in place. 3. 4, sorry. Farker will keep his thoughts about the referee. Yeah, he doesn't really talk on anything like that, does he, anyway, Daniel Farker? Bloody hell. Hurry up and start this game again. Why on earth have they made Jason Statham do an American accent for that film? Because he really just cannot do one. He's terrible at doing an American accent. I just watched the trailer for that The Beekeeper film on Sky Cinema, and he's awful at doing an American accent. Why? Why would you make him do that? I suppose they're trying to make it a bit different from every other film where he just plays Jason Statham, but he still is just playing Jason Statham. I don't pay 150 quid a month for Sky. Just Now TV, just for the football. Bloody hell, I don't want to watch the bloody update on the golf. I want to watch Leeds play. No, the players aren't even back out on the pitch yet. Tell you what, the darts players aren't exactly lookers, are they? That image of those three then. Daniel Farker just telling people to calm down a little bit during that first half. Looks like Joel Peru was getting warmed up at some point in that first half, so you might see him today at some point. But, oh yeah, straight back to adverts, are we? Bloody hell. Yeah. Oh, it's 5 past now. Let's end the vote. There we go. That's what we all thought it was going to be. Can we add anything else? No, it's not. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Bloody hell, I keep kicking on the other thing. Will there be... It was a cracking strike, wasn't it, from Nonto in that first half. Hopefully, we can put one away quickly after the second half starts and, well, put Millwall to bed, really. Wow, Rob, that is terrible. Yep, one more goal would put us top. One more goal. The win is the most important. Yeah, of course it is. But if we can get another goal, that would be great. Either way, because it gives us a bit of breathing room. Don't know, Lockbones. I think depends if he's backed when we go up, and if he gets a good bit of recruitment, then he could do well in the Prem. It's just I don't think he had any sort of financial backing last time he was up. Their manager's just having a few words with Michael Obafemi before he sends him out for the second half. We are back though. With the with Bamford just about to take this kick off. Just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. Here we are. We are underway in the second half here. Here's Gruev. Ball back to Ethan Ampadu and then across to Ilan Melier. Depends how he did. Depends how he did in the Premier League. Kamara back to Gruev. Gruev wins it and now Gray can get the ball. John Heckles saying, I'm thinking 3-0 with a red to Millwall. I hope so. Hopefully we don't get one because we've got Nonto and Firpo on a yellow card as well. Here's Rodon. Ball down the line to Archie Gray. Archie Gray gets past Honeyman. Still coming forward, Archie Gray. Into Nonto now, to Kamara, nearly to the edge of the box, but now Firpo can come and pick it up and play it out wide to Somerville. Somerville, back to Firpo again, who's overlapped him. Now down the line to Kamara. Back to Somerville. Somerville to Nonto. Back to Somerville again, and then to Kamara out on the left-hand side. Here's Jorginho. Jorginho wins Leeds a throw in there. Want Cooper to be sent off, he deserves it. Yeah, he does. Here's Firpo. Back to Kamara. Firpo back to Gruev. Jorginho fouled again there. And it's going to be a Leeds free kick, about halfway inside the Ipswich. Bloody hell. The Millwall half. I think Saville's gone down holding his head for ages there, but I didn't see anything hit him. Wow, CB. Wow. Free kick then to Leeds. Back on his feet now, Saville, and Leeds can look to get this ball in the box maybe, although we probably will play it short. Gruev stands over it. Out to Archie Gray and then out wide to Nonto. God, it's bright out on that right wing. He's Ampadu. Now Firpo. Down the line to Somerville. Back to Firpo again. Now Kamara. Just kicks it straight into touch there, Kamara, and it's going to be a throw into Leonard in that right back position. Throw-in comes in here. Headed away by Firpo. And now another Leeds throw-in after it comes off whatever that other midfielder is for Millwall. Here's Rodon. Back to Meslier. Meslier to Rodon. Rodon with a good ball into Jorginho. Jorginho comes forward here. Pokes it through towards Bamford, but it doesn't quite get there. Good chest down, though, by Gruev. Gray. Rodon. Gruev again. Now Kamara. Back to Gruev. Gruev. Kamara. Back to Rodon again, and then across to Ampadu. Gruev. Somerville. Good ball out wide to Firpo from Somerville. Firpo looks to go past Norton Cuffy, but finds Somerville. Now Firpo. Back to Kamara. Back to Somerville again. Here is Somerville. Fouled again on the edge of the box, this time by Leonard. Right on the edge of the box here. They just cannot deal with us and just foul us in every opportunity that they have to. He's just never going to get there, Leonard, is he? And Somerville wins himself a free kick. Bamford and Somerville stand over at the moment having a little conversation. Remember, as well, if a goal goes in this game, at either end of the pitch, do not say anything until I have reacted to it. Somerville looks to be the one who's placing the ball, so I'd imagine that he's taking it. I wonder, the commentators just mentioned it, I wonder if Bamford's going to go and stand in the middle and try and deflect it in like he did against Leicester. Somerville then takes some deep breaths and has a look at the Millwall goal just as he prepares to have a shot with this one. Here's Somerville. Shoots straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper. That's terrible. I think there was a thing for Bamford to try and get on the end of it, you know. I think Bamford was going to try and get on the end of that. I think that was the plan. Firpo just leathers that one straight up in the air. Headed away by Saville. Now Gray picks it up. Gray loses it, but Jorginho can pick it back up again. And here is Jorginho, just inside the Leeds half. Plays it up to Nonto. Nonto pokes it through to Gray, who gives it back to Jorginho, but Jorginho is tackled. And they're going to go back to the goalkeeper here. He's going to have to send it first time up the pitch to Fleming, but good tackle there by Gruev. Here's Mitchell. Headed back, though, to Sarkic in the Millwall goal. Rolls it out to Leonard. Good tackle there by Somerville, and it's going to be a Millwall throw-in. Oh, is it a Leeds throw-in? Here's Jorginho. Cleared away by Leonard. Leeds battling for it. Cleared away again by Cooper, who should be off by now. Gruev. All the way back to Ampadu, and then out wide to Firpo again. Firpo down the line to Somerville. Somerville goes past Leonard here. He's going to be fouled again there by Leonard. That's got to be a yellow card by now. Another one on a yellow card. You just can't deal with them. The quality difference is mad. There's some of the teams in the Championship, they just cannot deal with Somerville. Just cannot deal with him, can he? And just look at him. He's just... Because I think he actually thinks he's going to get to the ball there, but he just never is. So Leonard's on a yellow card as well there. So that's the thing. He can't now make another one of those. He cannot make another one of those fouls. Somerville is going to clip this one into the box now. It's more of a crossing position out from this left-hand side. Plays it into the box. Again, the keeper can just go, thank you, and catch it. Just has to be better than that. The delivery is terrible on our set pieces. It's easier than normal catching practice for a goalkeeper. Headed away by Rodon from that goal kick. Now Leonard. Now Norton Cuffy. Leeds trying to get a foot in here. Forcing Fleming to go backwards to Saville. Played into Honeyman. Back to Mitchell and then back all the way to Cooper. Joe Bryan tries to play it down the line and he actually gets it back again here. But Nonto's going to come back and try and win that. And it's going to be a Leeds goal kick, you know. I'm pretty sure that was a foul by Nonto, but it's going to be a Leeds goal kick. I don't know if he... Yeah, I think that was one in our favour. I know he jumped... That's what I was thinking. He jumped in front of Nonto. It didn't seem like it was... I don't know. There was barely anything in it. He's Meslier. Now Ampadu. Ampadu's still going here. Tries to play it into Bamford, but at least he's got some time to get back in now, Ampadu, after that. Long ball here by Mitchell, headed away by Ampadu. Now Archie Gray. Back to Gruev, but Firpo picks it up instead. Here's Ampadu. Across to Joe Rodon. Now Ampadu. Firpo. Yeah, Gray's having a good game, isn't he? Apparently, Millwall are about to bring on 4 subs, which is very annoying because I bet it's all yellow-carded players. Here's Ampadu. Now Somerville. Lovely ball forward there, but doesn't quite make it to Nonto. So let's say it was a lovely idea rather than a lovely pass. Here's Mitchell. Plays it back to Tanganga. Then all the way back to Sarkic. Who's going to send that one long. Headed away by Rodon. Now Honeyman gives it back to Somerville. Somerville fouled by Honeyman. And it's another free kick to Leeds. Surely they don't have a lot of depth on their bench. Is that... No, it's not. He just looks like Lewis Dunk. It's like, what? How on earth? Here's Melier. Now Ampadu. Somerville. Ampadu again. Gruev out wide to Gray. Now Nonto. Rodon. Ampadu now. Rodon. Back to Melier. Gruev. Little chipped ball forward here to Nonto. It's a really good ball to Nonto. He's done really well there, Nonto, to win Leeds the throw-in as well. Archie Gray's going to take this throw-in. Marching on together just starts to ring out around Elland Road as Archie Gray goes to take this throw-in. Here's Jorginho. It's gone out for a Leeds corner kick. If Leeds could just get a big Rodon header on this. Paul, what minute do we go top of the league? Oh yeah, I'll end that other one as well. Taken shot. Here's Somerville on the corner of the box. Tried to get the ball across the box. He does. It's headed away. Only as far as Nonto, though. Nonto goes past his man and gets elbowed in the face there, surely. Is Honeyman already on a yellow? It's another Millwall player on a yellow card there. He's just gone across and elbowed him in the face. Is he giving him the yellow card or not? He just goes across and elbows him in the face. Bloody hell. How many of them need to get a yellow card? Have they got more players yellow carded than not at the moment? I'm pretty sure they have. 82nd minute. Somerville then. Ball into the box. Headed up in the air by Joe Rodon. It's going to drop for another Leeds corner kick. How many yellow cards for Millwall? I don't know. Someone Google it. Somerville then with another chance to get the ball in the box from this corner. 2 arms up. Ball towards the penalty spot. Headed over everyone. And it's going to be another Leeds corner. Oh, no. Yeah, it's going to be another Leeds corner. Somerville's just trotting across to take this one. Half an hour left here then at Elland Road. And Leeds currently leading 1-0. But another goal right now from this corner would be amazing. Somerville then, getting ready to take this. Joe Rodon's just completely holding Joe Bryan back from getting to Bamford. Somerville, ball into the box, towards the front post, and it's just gone past the post. Bamford did manage to get to it, but just didn't manage to turn it around enough to get it towards the goal. Bamford front post run, yeah. Bloody hell. So, Leonard's come off because he was on a yellow card. Who else has come off? Honeyman's come off because he's got a yellow card. Billy Mitchell's going off. Never heard of him. Wasn't he in EastEnders? To be fair, it makes sense that he'd be playing for Millwall. And Norton Cuffey's coming off. Bloody hell. How many subs have they got? What more do they want? That's a joke because they've just brought on a player called Watmore. So I hope you enjoy that one. Especially those of you who love dad jokes in the comments. Firpo tries to win that header but doesn't. But Ampadu wins the second one. Then knocked long by Millwall here. Here's Fleming who tries to play it towards Obafemi, but Glenn Kamara can get that one away to Somerville. Somerville does give it away. Does well there though. Somerville just somehow whacks the ball straight up in the air. Another long ball here. But this one can go all the way through to Melier, who can just chest that one down actually. He can take his time and then pick it up whenever he needs to. You got CB's joke box. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also did the terrible Billy Mitchell from EastEnders joke. Great ball there from Ampadu forward to Somerville. Somerville up against Tanganga, coming towards the box now. Still trying to get through, blocked off a little bit there and can't get it. Here's Saville, who comes forward with it. Saville plays it into Obafemi, who plays it out wide to the substitute. Ball across the box, goes across everyone, and Archie Gray can just let that one go out for a throw-in on the far side. Yeah, you can have it back after class, and just don't let me catch you bringing it in again. Archie Gray's getting ready to take this throw-in. Don't know what's happening. It's taking a while for some reason. Throws it forward. It's going to go out for another throw-in, I think, here. Here's Jorginho. Jorginho sends that one as long as he can up to the halfway line, and it's going to be a throw-in to Millwall. He's been revising. Been revising all his jokes. Oh, Bamford loses the ball there. They can come forward again here through Fleming, who plays it out wide. Longman goes to shoot. Way over the bar. Yeah, I think I would be bringing on Dan James and probably Connor Roberts. Oh, look, Dan James is warming up. Here's Ampadu. Now Firpo. Back inside to Gruev. Down the line to Somerville. And back a lovely little bit of interplay. And now down the line from Firpo to Somerville again. Somerville up against a new opponent here, but plays the ball down the line to Firpo. Firpo back across the box. Jorginho, its shot is saved across the line and then it's hit the post. Here's Kamara. Kamara does really well, but still loses the ball there, but it eventually goes back to Ampadu. Can you imagine? If that had gone in, that would have been... Would you imagine the game winner, but bloody hell, that was close. Here's Kamara. How didn't that go in? I do not know how that didn't go in. Gruev with a nice pass into Somerville. Somerville into Nonto. Nonto turns. Nonto taken down again there, but this time it was a fair tackle from Tanganga, according to the referee, that is. They go backwards all the way to the goalkeeper, to Sarkic, who sends it up to the halfway line. Way over the halfway line, actually. Ampadu wins the header, and then Firpo flicks it on back towards the halfway line. Kamara goes for it, but here's Fleming with it. Gruev trying to battle him here. A shot there from a Millwall player, and it's gone way over. But it is going to be a corner kick. How did Jorginho even manage to get the second one nearly go in? The angle was ridiculous. Chewy Backer's feeling a bit like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've got a bad feeling about this. They've got a corner here. Joe Bryan getting ready to take it. Let's just hope it's a terrible near post corner and Bamford heads it away. It's towards the back post. It's deflected off everyone. It's played back to the edge of the box. Shot over everyone and then goes wide there by Cooper. Imagine if it was Cooper that scored. Imagine if it was Cooper that scored. That would have been horrendous because he's just a downright cheat, that bloke. Nonto then is the one that's brought off here. Stand up for Nonto. Dan James is going to be coming on for him. Really good goal from Nonto earlier in the game. Yeah, they have a Cooper that has fouled us about 10 times and should have had 3 red cards, so... Dan James comes on then. Here's Melier to Joe Rodon. Rodon sends it long down the line. Out for a throw in there, though. Saying some Millwall voices making themselves heard in their own distinctive manner because they're all just going, Mill! Great ball forward there from Somerville. Bamford nearly got to it, though. It's a foul by Somerville. I think he's... may get a yellow card for that, don't know. No, Somerville's gone down. He's hurt himself here. Imagine being that, like, unintelligent that your best chant for your club is just going, saying the first half of your club's name just for a very long time. Just going, Moo! And that's your best chant. Please don't do that again. Yeah, Somerville took a whack there. Oh, look, Luke Ayling's in the stands. Luke Ayling sat in the stands there. Didn't think he'd be coming to watch us. That's nice. Crescencio Somerville still down here. Yeah, I've seen the bouncing Millwall fan. Oh, it's Suriname that Somerville's got on his boots. He's originally from Suriname. Well, he's not. He was born in the Netherlands, but he also has citizenship for Suriname, and that's why he's got the flag on his boots. Just thought I would Google that whilst he's getting ready to come back on the pitch again. Ball down the line to Obafemi here. It's a good little set piece. Obafemi shoots. Meslier can palm that one away to the edge of the box. Away by Bamford. Really good defending there. Cleared up towards the halfway line, and that's going to go out for a throw-in, and Leeds can pack that midfield, push up a little bit, and stop them being able to play through us. Joe Bryan takes that throw-in. Knocked back again. Headed away by Rodon. Now Jorginho tries to get on it. Forcing them backwards here. Here's Cooper. Back across to Tanganga. Leeds can gain some yards here because the ball's gone backwards. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Leeds can push up a little bit. Bamford's the only one pressing. Somerville had just stopped then. Ball knocked forward here by Sarkic. Away by Ampadu. Then away by Gruev. Tanganga now. To Saville. Here's Ampadu. Still going with it, Ampadu's done really well. Now Jorginho goes past his man, but he's been fouled again by Tanganga. So, Leeds have a free kick then. Junior Firpo stands over it. Way out here. It's not a crossing position. It's a short pass position, I would imagine. Firpo stands over it. Out wide to Jorginho. Jorginho flicks it past McNamara, but McNamara blocks it, and it's going to be a Leeds throw-in. Jaden Anthony then gets ready to come on. Somerville is off, though. Jaden Anthony then comes on in that left wing position for Crescencio Somerville. Here's Firpo. Now Jorginho. Cleared away there by Millwall. And here's Obafemi trying to hold it up, but he's fouled there by Kamara. There is advantage. Tanganga here. Now Cooper comes out the other side and plays it out wide to Joe Bryan. Now Saville. Ball to Obafemi here. Obafemi on the edge of the box. Goes inside the box. Looking to have a shot here, and way over the bar in the end from Obafemi, as Leeds just didn't ever let him open up that space to be able to shoot on goal there. It was lucky anyway, because the pass to him was deflected. Yeah, and a combination of Ampadu and Gray really closed that down. Yep, and then when you look at the modern team, we've got Joel Peru, Somerville, Strauch. Meslier then sends his players up the pitch, and he's going to knock this one long. 15 minutes to go then here. Long ball from Meslier up towards Bamford. Bamford brings it down. Now Gruev wins it. Now Bamford tries to get it to Anthony, but Leeds can battle here, and Leeds have won the ball back. Oh, Tanganga gets a good footing in the end. Obafemi, they've got a bit of an overload here. The ball's chipped through, but it's gone straight to Meslier, who can just catch that one. Now Leeds can come out with it. Here's Archie Gray. Growing nerves around this wonderful stadium. Thanks, commentator. It's very kind. Ampadu. Kamara. Out wide to Firpo. Firpo goes back to Kamara. Now Rodon out wide to Gray here, and Gray's going to have to... Oh no, it's Dan James. Down the line to Jorginho. Jorginho still going here. Gruev did really well to redirect that pass because it was going straight to Michael Obafemi. Archie Gray. Great ball down the line to Dan James. If you can keep it in towards Bamford. Bamford, it plays just over the bar. Really, really good play there from Leeds. It's a really, really good pass. Dan James makes the run. An excellent pass from Archie Gray. Just waited perfectly enough for Archie Gray to keep it in. Bamford tried to redirect that onto the goal, but Tanganga with a really, really good block. And it's going to be a Leeds corner kick. Great bit of play there from Leeds. Dan James then over this corner. Come on, Leeds. Someone said before, law of averages. We have to score at least one of these corners. Dan James with the ball into the box. Headed straight up in the air. I don't know where it's going. I think it's going to be... goal kick. I think Rodon and Jorginho just headed it straight up in the air. Sarkic getting ready to take this goal kick up towards the halfway line. Headed away by Anthony. Good header by Anthony, and Tanganga's going to have to do something with it here, and he heads it out for a throw-in so Leeds can win the ball back. I guess Verpo's going to come up and take this throw-in. Isn't it weird how Cooper's just been so quiet in this second half? If he's capable of that, why wasn't he doing that in the first half? And why was he just risking getting sent off? Jorginho's in the box here, though. Jorginho, ball across the box. Here's Dan James. Dan James, yes! 2-0, Dan James, and Leeds go top of the table. What did I say about Dan James? He proves me right every single week. Dan James. Get in. I thought he just hesitated too long there. He just stopped, waited for them all to do it, and then the goal finally goes in. Dan James. Jorginho does so well to roll Tanganga, gets the ball across the box. Dan James takes a touch, and he sends them all for a hot dog, to be fair. He just stopped. Everybody dived, and then that's when he just opened up the space to put it in the back of the net. Oh, and look who it comes off when it goes in. The cheating Cooper. Couldn't quite block that one, could you, mate? Great. 2 assists for Ruter, yeah. 2 more assists for Ruter. Another goal for Dan James. Another goal for Nonto. Tell you what, got some composure and some bottle there, Dan James, hasn't he? They all thought he was going to shoot first time, so they all sort of dived past it. But as it stands, Leeds are top of the championship for the first time this season. How mad is that? New Year's Day, 17 points adrift. We are now top of the table. Dan James closing down the goalkeeper as he sends it long here. Joe Bryan tries to carry on with it. They've done well there, but Bryan's been tackled. Another long ball forward, but now Ampadu, really good play from him. Back across to Firpo. Back to Meslier. Kamara with a great turn and another great turn. And then he's fouled from behind. Yeah, the commentators just mentioned as well how Enzo Maresca, when Leicester came here, said, oh, it's just another game for us. It's a big game for them. It's just another game for us. Well, that 17-point gap is slowly closed up. And now we're ahead of you. This is the only type of fox hunting that I condone. The only type. Here's Gruev. Now Rodon. Ampadu. Firpo. Firpo with a long ball forward towards Bamford. Headed away by Tanganga. Here's Saville. Oh no, sorry. Here's Saville. He was passed to it by another blonde midfielder that they've brought on. They've got so many blonde midfielders. Cooper sent off now would be sweet. Yeah, it would. I don't know. Whoever picked the substitute time, by the way, when Dan James came on, you were correct. So here's Joe Bryan. Back to Cooper. Across to Tanganga. Here's Cooper again. Out wide here to Fleming. Crossed into the box. Meslier with a fantastic save from Longman's header. What a save that is. Their first real good chance, and the ball's come right across the box. Really good delivery. Firpo, he was offside there, but Firpo does lose his man a little bit, and Meslier makes a really good save. Oh no, to be fair, the linesman did call it offside, but let's not take anything away from that save by Meslier, because that's excellent. I feel sorry for Meslier though, because his kit is awful. It's like he's got it from lost property, and it doesn't the shirt doesn't match the shorts. Firpo, good tackle there. Knocked forward again. Archie Gray trying to win the ball here. Played forward towards Obafemi. Played backwards again. Bamford tried to get there ahead of Tanganga, but it's going to be a foul. Here's Saville getting ready to take this free kick. It's a disastrous keeper kit. Bad day for Leicester, what a shame, eh? I think commentators tend to say that teams have been the better side in the second half or the first half or whatever against us if they've just matched us or they've played okay. Like, that's how good we are, that people tend to... Here's Firpo. If you can get the ball forward here, Leeds have got a counter-attack on. Oh, he's passed it straight to Joe bloody Bryan. Forced it backwards, though, here, Leeds. Now they play the ball out to the right back. Comes forward with it. Here's Fleming. Back to McNamara again. We'll have a look when I see a replay, but I'll have a look. I think one of the players just knocked it into one of the other players that was on the ground there. For whatever that team's called. Millwall. My mate is a Leicester fan. He's ignoring my texts. Don't think I know any Leicester fans. Here's Cooper. Back to Sarkic. Played out wide to Tanganga. Jorginho putting him under a bit of pressure here. Good tackle from Jorginho. And it's going to be a throw-in there. Oh, I live in Leicester. Right, fair. Here's McNamara then with the throw-in just inside the Millwall half. Goes backwards to Tanganga. Then across to Cooper. Cooper with a long ball forward. Watmore being challenged by Archie Gray here, but Watmore's still got the ball. Back to Watmore. Good tackle to Obafemi. The ball's gone to Obafemi. He's having to go backwards here. Ball to the edge of the box. Shoots. Melier can catch that one, and the Leeds fans cheer. Hi, Michael. Welcome. Who scored our second? Dan James. He had an absolute pair of nudges on him to stand there the way he did and wait for everybody to dive out of the way before he shot. I don't think anybody is unbeaten at home all season like we are. I don't think. Oh, no, Liverpool will be. Because the last time that they lost at Anfield was against Leeds, wasn't it? Here's Tanganga. Long ball forward from Cooper here. Longman chests it back to McNamara. Anthony doing his bit of defending now as he forces him backwards. Ball played towards Obafemi now into the box. Joe Rodon forcing him backwards here. Can't get a shot away. Ball goes back to the Millwall player after Kamara blocks it. Ball down the line, and it's going to go out for a Leeds goal kick as Watmore tried to get there. Leeds fans giving him absolute dog's abuse as he came so close to them there. Obafemi is their danger man. He's on loan from Burnley. He was on loan at Swansea last season, I think. Never thought James was never going to shoot on goal. Yeah, it was mad, wasn't it? He just stood there. Here's Gruev. Ball forward to Jorginho. Jorginho's still got the ball here. He tries to play it out wide to Gray, but he does lose it now. And here's Watmore. Watmore has to go back here to Cooper. Then Brian. Good foot from Kamara there. Sees the ball safely back to Ampadu. And now Rodon. To Archie Gray. Man of the match for Leeds. Difficult one, to be fair, in this game. I thought Nonto had a really good first half. Didn't really do much in the second, and hence he got brought off. Don't really know if anybody's particularly played really, really well. I think Jorginho's had a good game. Here's Bamford. Just loses out there. Cooper sends that one long. Ampadu. Do you know what? I think I'm going to give it to Ampadu. I think Ampadu's been fantastic today. I think Ampadu's been really, really good. Oh, look, Leeds are going to make 3 substitutions now. Looks like it's going to be Connor Roberts, Joel Piroux, and Mateo Joseph. Yeah, Gray's been good as well. Glenn Kamara is coming off. So I would imagine that means that Archie Gray is going in midfield and Connor Roberts is going to go at right back. Mateo Joseph, I would imagine, is coming on for Patrick Bamford, and I would imagine Piroux is going to come on for Jorginho, but we'll wait to see. We are in additional time now. So I'm going to put that down there so you'll be able to see. We've got, I don't actually know how many minutes of additional time. We've got 5 minutes of additional time, so you'll be able to see when that runs through on the thing down below. Yeah, for me, Ampadu, I think, has been really, really good. So Bamford's come off for... it's actually 6 minutes. So Joel Piroux's going on for Jorginho, and Bamford's come off for Mateo Joseph. Thanks, Liam. Appreciate that. Oh, Jorginho got player of the match. Yeah, to be fair, I forgot that Jorginho got 2 assists. Leeds have just been fouled again. Jorginho doesn't really like going and sitting in the dugout, does he? Great floated ball out to Dan James here. Dan James shoots! He's hit the post! What a good shot that was from Dan James from distance. Great strike from Dan James. Graves going to have to take a yellow card here, and he does. How many times does the referee have to blow his whistle to stop the play there before they hear it? Yeah, it was a good strike from Dan James, and so unlucky not to have put that in the back of the net. Yeah, we already are top of the league. Great strike from Dan James's left foot. It hits the post. So unlucky. Thanks, CB. Ball with Saville now. Yeah, we have hit the post twice. Here's Cooper. Pokes it out wide here to Watmore. Oh no, Brian, sorry. As he comes back to Cooper again. Dan James closing down Cooper here, but he goes out wide to Brian. Ball down the line. Headed away by Gruev. God, you can barely see anything out there, can you, on that left-hand side of the pitch. As Millwall play, our right-hand side is the far side from what we're seeing is very, very bright with the sun there. It's hard to see, even on the telly. Well, it's not a telly, it's a computer monitor, but you know what I mean. Poked forward here by Millwall. Here's McNamara. Goes back to Saville again. He's going to get forced backward by Piru and Joseph. Good bit of play from them. Ball back to Sarkic. Yeah, James has been brilliant this season. A lot of people didn't see it, but I backed him from the start. And I'll say that right till the end. Here's McNamara. Played across here to Fleming. Gets the ball back across the box towards the back post, and they do manage to keep it out from going for a corner. And here's Saville with it now. From going for a goal kick, but here's Saville with it now. Back to Tanganga. Now Cooper. Brian. Fleming. Back again to Cooper. Across to Tanganga. Archie Gray. Don't think he's going to be blown up for a foul there. Now he pokes it forward. Mateo Joseph can't quite touch it. And here's Tanganga. Back to Cooper. And then into the midfield for Fleming. Slips there, Fleming. And Gruev comes in for a tackle, but makes sure he doesn't get himself a second yellow card. Here's Tanganga. McNamara. Now Cooper again. Watmore. Tried to play a ball through the middle, but Ampadu cut that one out. Here's Piru. Now Connor Roberts. Down the line to Piru again. Back to Connor Roberts. Across to Rodon and then back to Melier. He's Ampadu now. Yeah, Dale saying in Prem, Dan James was always played out of position. It was unfair. Yeah, I think if you actually just play him at right midfield in a system like this, especially even if he's just coming off the bench to do what he's done in this game, it's a massive asset to have with his pace. Sarkic can just let that one bounce into his box and he can catch it with ease. Here's Cooper. We're into the last minute now of injury time. Here's Watmore. Back to Brian. Back to Cooper again. Now Tanganga. Being closed down by Joseph, and then he goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. They're just literally playing out for time here. They're not even trying to go and score another one. Or score at all. Here's Joe Bryan. Now Watmore. Good header by Connor Roberts. Stops that one going back to Joe Bryan again. That throw-in definitely needs to be taken from further back that way. Why is he taking it from so far up? Backwards here. Go Millwall. Across the midfield. Mateo Joseph trying to battle for it. That was never a free kick. Goes for a shot. Way over the bar from Saville. Yeah, thanks, Chewy Backer, saying don't forget to hit the like and subscribe for more watch-alongs. We'll be back, of course, for the Watford game that Friday night. Meslier taking his sweet time over this one. It's 30 seconds over the allotted injury time now. And Meslier can just potentially send this one as long as possible. Yes, there we are. Leeds United 2-0 win sets us to the top of the table. Oh, there you go. John Garside has been a member for 2 months. Great stream, Max, again. Top of the league, marching on together. Great stuff. Goes into the international break now for a couple of weeks as league leaders in the Championship. Of course, Leicester have one more game to play, but Leeds are top of the Championship for the first time this season, and what a time to be doing it this late in the season. Dan James having a quick word with Joe Bryan. Of course, they know each other from their time at Fulham together last season. But yeah, Leeds are top of the league. Let's get that off. Leeds are top of the league. Say Leeds are top of the league. Thank you all so much for joining me. Remember, if you haven't already, hit that big red subscribe button. I'll be doing a match reaction now, so you'll see that shortly. Talking a little bit in more detail about who played well, who didn't, whatsoever. I mean, all that sort of thing. And yes, there'll be some content next week in midweek as well, I think, as well. But thank you all so much for watching Leeds Lately, and I'll see you in the next one.